Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today it is time for Wimbledon and it's going to be a good 2 weeks as now I'm going to be predicting the first of 128 players, 64 matches. It's the Wimbledon 2022 round 1 predictions. Hope you all enjoy. And yeah, because by looks of things, a lot of people enjoy these prediction videos, especially considering my last one got quite a lot of views. But anyway, we're now going to be doing some interesting predictions for Wimbledon. Hope you all just enjoy this video. And yeah, let's get right into the predictions. Okay, to start us off here, we got Novak Djokovic, number 1 seed, will be going up against Sun Woo Kwon. Now, that could be an interesting... who knows? I reckon Djokovic will be able to get through on this first one. It's the starting rounds. It'll be pretty straightforward. I think Djokovic will be able to make it through to the second round at this point. Okay, so next up we got Sanasi Kokonakis versus Camel Magshlak. I still can't pronounce it ever since the ATP Cup. My first predictions of the year, I still can't pronounce that. But I'm going to say Kokonakis on this one will take it out. He has been consistent. He hasn't been playing much since the Australian Open. He played, but at the same time he did win, remember, in the doubles with Kyrgios, but he's played pretty well. I think he'll be able to get through this first round, but he'll have a very tough opponent in the next one, but I reckon he'll be able to get through in round 2. Okay, so next up is Alejandro Tablo versus Laslo Djere. Now, this is an interesting one. I've seen Tablo play. I don't know if he would be... this is an interesting one. It's close, but I think... I'm going to say Jiri on this one. Jiri, I think he'll be able to pull it off. Not sure, it could be a close match, but I reckon he'll be able to start it off and take it out. Okay, next up is John Millman versus Kikmanovich, seed number 25. Okay, interesting one here. Now, Kikmanovich is pretty good. He's getting a lot better. I don't see... even though I do like the... You do gotta love the Aussies. Even though I'm Australian, yeah, it's favoritism. But, I think Kikmanovich may be able to pull this out and make it through to round 2. And I think he can do it well, honestly, in my opinion. I think he can manage to pull off something special, and I think he'll be able to get pretty far into this tournament. Okay, next one up here is Nicolas Basilashvili, number 22, versus a qualifier of Lucas Rosol. Don't know how to fully say it, but yes, interesting one. This one's an interesting one. I'm gonna go with, I'd say, Basilashvili. He's good, I reckon. I don't see him losing this early on. Good player. I reckon he'll be able to make it through to the next round, in my opinion. Next one is Benoit versus Quanson Hallis. This one, I actually don't know who Quanson Hallis is. I've listened to a pronunciation of it. It's, because it's French, so it's Quanson Hallis. So, yeah, I think it'll be a interesting one. I think Pair will be able to take it out, though, honestly. And I reckon Benoit can make it through to this next round, I reckon. Okay, up next is Tim van Wrighthoven. Wildcard entry versus Federico Del Bonis. Interesting one. Now, everyone might be saying, I've never heard of Tim van Wrighthoven. But, honestly, he has dominated. Well, he hasn't dominated. He just had a really good tournament on his first, I think it was his first ATP tournament. He managed to beat, Taylor Fritz, Aliassime, and then Medvedev, all, in the same tournament. He won the tournament, in straight sets, but he had, 2 matches in the tournament when he didn't win straight sets. It was a crazy tournament for him, and he did really good. And I think he's going to make it through to round 2. He can do well, and I hope he does, because he deserves it. So, yeah, Tim van Wrighthoven going to the next round, I reckon. Okay, next is Carlos Taberner versus Riley Opelka, 15 seed. This one, I'm going to go with Opelka. He's going well. He's number 15 seed. A lot of players have not been able to play in this tournament, especially with all Wimbledon banning Russians from playing. But yeah, I think he might be able to do it, and I think Apelka can probably get into the next round here in Wimbledon. Okay, next one up is Jannik Sinner, number 10 seed versus wildcard entry Stan Wawrinka. This could be an interesting moment. I honestly reckon that Sinner will be able to make it through to the next round. I think he's doing well. He's good, but I think Wawrinka still isn't fully into the zone of experience and all that. So on this one, I'm going to start saying that. I'm going to say that Stan Wawrinka, that Jannik Sinner is making it through. Okay, next one is Daniel Altman versus Mikhail Yima. Now, this is an interesting one because I don't really fully know both players. So I'm going to go ahead and say maybe Altman, maybe? Honestly, I don't really fully know, but I think he might be able to get through into the next round. Altman, he's I don't really know fully how well he does and how well, like, in terms of stuff, how he goes, but I think I'm gonna go with him going into the next round. It's gonna be an interesting one, but I'll see. Alrighty, next one is Andy Murray versus James Duckworth. Now I know, again, Aussie fanboy, but I gotta say Murray, he's been pretty good recently. He's done some cool matches. He made it to the finals in Stuttgart. Now, I reckon he can have a shot at some good results in this tournament. I'm gonna say Murray getting through the next round. Okay, so I want to get this video out like early, and I don't want to be staying up really late to try and do this video because there's a lot of matches to go through. So I'm just gonna go through and just put them all into like one thing, like not all of them, but like quite a few of the next ones, in so I can get time in to do them all before like Wimbledon starts. Okay, so now that's done. I'm sorry I was doing that, but I just did not have the time from when all this to do all that, like, for another hour. So, Zizu Burgs versus Jack Draper. Now, Draper versus Djokovic last year in the round one, he lost. But he's not going up against a world number one, so... Well, Djokovic isn't world number one anymore, but seed one. But I reckon Draper will be able to maybe get through this one into the second round and beat Burgs. Alrighty, next one is Liam Broady, wildcard entry versus Lucas Clean. Now, okay, I'm not sure on this one. This could be an interesting one. Bold, maybe not bold, but I'm going to go with Liam Broady on this one. It's an interesting one. I don't know who can exactly. It could go anyway, but I reckon Broady might have this one. Okay, so next up is Stefan Kozlov, lucky loser. He's not a number seed, he's a lucky loser. He's going up against Diego Schwartzman, number 12 seed though. But you know what, who I think will win this one? I reckon Schwartzman will have this one. I reckon it'll be an interesting match, but I think Schwartzman will be able to get through. Okay, this one is now Denis Shapovalov, number 13 seed, versus Arthur Rindenich. Now, I haven't heard a lot from Shapovalov, like, not personally, obviously, but I haven't heard a lot from his skill and his playing. So, I reckon, I don't know, I think Shapovalov might be able to win this one. He hasn't done much in a long while, but I think he'll be able to make it through and into the next round. In my opinion, I reckon he can do that. Okay, next one is Brendan Nakashima versus qualified Nicola Kuhn. This could be an interesting one. I'm going to go with Nakashima, maybe. I think it would be an interesting one, but I think he might be able to do it. Yeah, who knows? I'm just going off what I think would work best. So I think Nakashima will make it through. Okay, next one is Daniel Eli Gallen versus Dominic Koifa. Sorry if I pronounced the first one wrong. Interesting one. I think Koifa might be able to do this one, honestly. I reckon Koifa, I've seen him play before. He's 109 and Koifa's 117. It doesn't really matter rankings-wise, but I'm really not sure on this one, but I'm just going to go with Koifa here. Okay, next up we got Attila Balaz. I'm sorry, I probably pronounced that wrong quite badly, but it's going up against Roberto Bautista Agut. This one, I'm going to go with Bautista Agut. He actually made to the finals in Mallorca, beat Medvedev. He lost to Tsitsipas, but Bautista Agut, pretty good player. He's doing well. And up against someone like this, he's not saying he's bad, I'm saying he's probably good. But I reckon Bautista Agut will probably be able to do it. Alrighty, next one is Filip Krizanovich versus Jiri Lexa. Sorry if I've been saying these wrong, I think. Sorry about that. But next one is this one. So, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but Filip Krizanovich, I reckon, is going to win this one. I think he can push this through and make it a win on Lexa. I reckon, in my opinion, good player. I think he'll be able to do it. Okay, next one is Paul Jubb, a wildcard entry, versus Nick Kyrgios. Now, interesting one here, but I'm going to have to go with Kyrgios in this one. Kyrgios has been playing well. He's been playing a lot of grass tournaments, and he's been doing very well in them. So, this one, I'm going to say Nick Kyrgios is going to get through to round 2, I reckon, and beat Paul Jubb. Alrighty, next one is Roberto Carbell's Bayena versus Jordan Thompson. Now, interesting one here. Not sure who could possibly take this one, but I reckon Bayena might be able to take this one out here. I reckon he can do something here. And, I don't know. You know what? I might go Thompson instead. Thompson. I reckon Jordan Thompson might be able to do this one and get through to round 2. I don't know. It could be a close match, but I'm just going to say Jordan Thompson. Now, I'm going to be doing this one. Alexander Richard qualifier. I'm going to be doing 2 on this one. So it's Alexander Richard qualifier versus Stefanos Tsitsipas, number 4 seed. This is the first one. I reckon Tsitsipas, he won in Mallorca. He's been playing pretty well, first grass court title, but he's definitely going to make it through into this first round. I'm going to say into round 2. And then now we got Aliassime versus Cressy. Maxime Cressy. Oh, interesting one here. Cressy made to the finals in Mallorca. No, was it Mallorca or Eastbourne? Eastbourne. He lost to Fritz, but he still made it through. No, I'm gonna do a. Nah, I'm gonna say Alias C maybe on this one. I reckon. Felix Auger, Alias C could be a close match, but he might be able to just beat Maxime Cressy. Alrighty, now this one again is going to be, well, not again, but it's Joao Susa versus Richard Gasquet. An interesting one, but no, I'm going to go with Gasquet on this one. He did some pretty cool ones last year in the grass, but I reckon he's going to win it again, like just get into round 2 at least. So Gasquet making it through to the next round. Alrighty, this next one is Emil Rusevori versus Yoshihito Nishioka. Now, this could be an interesting one. I don't actually know who could probably win this, but I'm gonna go with Rusevori on this one. I think he's getting higher up in the rankings, and I think he has a chance of taking this one out and moving on to round 2. So I'm gonna go with Rusevori here. Alrighty, one of the few last ones to go. We got Feliciano Lopez versus Botic van der Zandschulp. This could be an interesting one. I'm gonna say Van der Zandschulp on this one. I reckon he's playing pretty well recently, getting into higher rankings. He's world number 25 at the moment, seed 21 for this tournament. So I think he's gonna do a pretty good job, I reckon, and make it through to the next round. Alrighty, we got Lorenzo Sonigo, 27 seed, going up against Dennis Kudler. This could be a close one, but I'm gonna say Sonigo. He's good player. I reckon he can probably make it through and at least get to at least round 3 of this tournament, in my opinion. I reckon he can do that, hopefully. Alrighty, controversial. It's not controversial, really, but, like, you gotta understand me here. I have been doing this since the beginning of the predictions after my bold guess with Hugo Gaston, like, ages ago in Paris, like, the first round, when I said he was going to beat, like, Arthur Rindenich or something like that. He's going up against Alexei Poprin. Right, but I reckon he's going to beat Poprin. Now, I've had to doubt the Aussies a bunch, but, man, Gaston, man, he's too good. I can't doubt him. Gaston getting through to round 2. Let's go. Sorry, Poprin. Okay, penultimate one, we got Sam Querrey versus Ricardus Berankis. This could be an interesting one. I think we might go with, Querrey on this one. I think Querrey could probably pull out something here and make it through into round 2. So let's go, Sam Querrey. Okay, final one here, we got Francisco Cerundolo. Who's the other one? Who is that? Who the hell is that? Oh, that's the guy who's been getting, like, he's won 2 of the 4 Grand Slams so far this year. Rafael Nadal! Just kidding, yeah, I know who he is. I'm not living under a rock. Number 2 seed here, Medvedev and Zverev aren't playing. I reckon Nadal's going to win this one, definitely. He's going for a Grand Slam. This is the Calendar Slam. Who knows? Can he do it? Maybe, maybe not. He has to get through some people first, but I reckon he'll be able to definitely make it through to round 2 here in Wimbledon. And that's it then. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Finally, I've done this. Sorry it's been a bit of a dodgy bit. I just have had some times where, like, I just couldn't, like, do the whole video, otherwise it would take a lot more than it has today. So, luckily as well, this should get out before all the matches are done, because obviously the first one's because there's a rain delay at the moment. It's just started, but there's a rain delay half an hour into the day. If you want to see the predictions, that's what you can do. You can do your own predictions whenever if you want to. I don't really mind what people do. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I have a big plan for this week at Wimbledon and also the next couple of weeks on the channel, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you all in the next one.